Disclaimer, this project contains some sensitive pranks. Also, this is similar to Nano Gets Grounded, but with prankster Scratch Cat instead. This series now has my original assets. Anyways, enjoy the video.
Hey Scratch Cat and Pico. Today is your last day of school this term. It's pretty exciting, you're all looking for the reward trip this afternoon. But you'd better behave or you'll be sent to the detention and grounded. And as for you Scratch Cat, don't behave naughty or you will get detentions as usual. Anyways, let Nano Boeing 1248 do the thing. Have you got your backpacks yet?
Yes. We're
ready for school. Well, it's time to go to school, both of you. You both enjoy well the last day of your term. Especially you, Scratch Cat. We will take you there.
Hello guys. Welcome to the last day of our Scratch school this term. You two must behave well so you won't get a detention and be bright. Go along and enjoy your day and your lessons.
Oh my. This school is so much fun. I bet no one misbehaves here. This is really the best day of my life.
Ugh. This day's boring when there comes to detentions and strikes. Hope I behave well today. Okay, there's no need to tantrum about it.
Hello guys. This is me, Scratch Teacher, or you could call me Miss Scratch. I am here today to tell you more about history. You will know what happens in the past then comparing to the present.
No, not history, not history, not history, not history, not history, not history, not history. Blah 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 wah 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 wah. You're all dumb and stupid. You're all dumb and stupid. You're all dumb and stupid. History is one of the most boring lessons ever heard of. Simply past is for nothing. New things are better. 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 Blah 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 blah. Why can't we watch our science show Edinburgh's Lucy instead? History's boring for those students. 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 History's boring for those students.
Scratch Cat. I cannot believe you would disrespect our class orders. Just like every other last day of each term, you will get a strike. Now you made students very upset and rage. And also Tala is crying. You know what? That's 2 strikes for tantruming and insulting our class in such a mean way. Will you please stop tantruming now so you won't get a detention? Please.
Fine. I'll shut up for the rest of the lesson.
Good. Now behave yourself. But you better not give me any strikes or else. Now to teach a lesson. All of you may know that our legendary explorer Christopher Columbus has discovered Scratchugo Island a long time ago. His journey took longer than expected to search for discovery, but his importance will always be remembered. And please don't complain about the interest that newer things are always better than past. They could sometimes turn things bad as we explore the future full of robots.
Drat. Every time my term ends, I'll get no reward and have my detention after school. That's simply because of my pranks? No fair how I'm looking forward to it now. If I keep getting detentions like this, I will lose hope of traveling around the world. Oh no. My next favorite lesson will include one of the most boring practicals in the entire school. Doing practicals are all not beautiful and stupid. Oh man. If only I would get someone else into trouble this term at the end. I know. I will impersonate Pico to get himself into trouble. He always deserves that for giving me strikes. But what prank should I do to get himself in big trouble? Ah yes. I will smash all the science equipment the school has in order to get Pico into very big trouble. Mwahahahahahaha. But before I could put my prank into action, I'll have to sneak up to a no-camera zone walking normally. Then I will use Scratch logic to disguise myself as Pico and then go into the science lab. This is where I will destroy all the science equipment set as Pico to frame him. Oh, students are coming nearby. I have to hide my plan now. Mwahahahaha. I'm in a safe hiding spot where no one can see me. Now time to change myself and my voice to Pico using Scratch Logic. Scratch Logic activate equals change myself to Pico. Now Scratch Logic activate equals change my voice to Pico.
Mwahahaha, yes. I'm finally dressed myself up as Pico. Time to go to the science room where I will sneak up and destroy the science equipment. This will blame the trouble onto Pico so I would never get my detention on this term's last day in the first place. Mwahahahaha. There. I snuck up to the science laboratory without any guards seeing me. Wow. Look at the science equipment. Alright. Time to smash the equipment used for science once and for all. Let's smash it no matter what.
Volume warning incoming.
Wow. Time to escape the lab and get out of here fast.
Oh my god, this is bad. I cannot believe someone will smash the science equipment. Whoever did that will be in trouble. I'm going to contact the principal right now. Hello. We have information for you, Principal Gobo. Some student named Pico has smashed all of our valuables used for science. He managed to sneak up there and break in through the locked doorway with no guards here to protect. Its common footage was shown on one of our CCTV cameras.
Oh really? Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this school disaster and destruction. Oh my oh my oh my. I need to report every teaching class who's doing science immediately. Oh. And I thought Pico was a good student. But instead he behaved bad just like Scratch Cat. This was one of the most horrible things to be ever recorded in school. I will let the school know about this.
Hello everyone. Today we're going to do a science experiment. It will be super fun to see the results. Wait a minute. Hold on guys. I'm having an important school call.
Hello Scratch teacher. This is school principal Gobo. I will tell you that unfortunately, you cannot use the science equipment today. So does the others. A reported case showed that all of our science valuables were destroyed. Our CCTV footages showed up that there was a student named Pico stormed in here tantruming around and destroying our stuff. First, he snuck up to it. Then he tantrumed crazy like a maniac, and wrecked our valuables out there for no reason. Our science laboratory was messed up now. And now we have to pay extra money and cost to rebuy our valuables. They were so expensive and fragile. Please report this student at all costs. I thought he was a good student. But he was evil all this time. So he can't be trusted.
Oh guys. I have received the news from our school principal. You cannot believe what just happened. All of our science experiment valuables were trashed and destroyed into pieces. Sadly, we won't be able to do our practicals today and for a long time. Volume warning incoming.
We want practical. We want practical. We want practical. We want the practical. We want the practical.
Oh gosh. You all must be very disappointed about the practical not being used anymore. Killa, will you stop tantruming about it? Alright everyone. I know who done this. It was one of you inside my class who had done this. His name was Pico Parkerson. Or Pico. Volume warning incoming. Hey. Oh my god Pico. I cannot believe you wrecked our valuables. For your evidence, our security cameras show that you were wrecking the room in the most green way. For that, you will now get an after-school detention today. Don't even think about lying to us that you didn't do it.
No. Please. I swear. I did not do this. 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 Please don't punish me for this. Please don't punish me for this. Please. I did not smash the science equipment. 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 Oh please, 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 please. I am a smart student and I know you believe in me.
Well, too bad. Scratch Cat has behaved well today, and this time it's you who done that awful scene, and I will call your parents about what you've done. Stop tantruming now, think about it. Hello guys, are these Pico and Scratch Cat's parents?
Yes. We are Nano Boeing 1248 and mine's Gap 1416. What's THR problem there? Is there an incident going on in the school?
Well, your student named Pico has recently destroyed our science valuables used for experiments. The worrying part is for those students who love doing experiments with science. They will now be very disappointed as well as their careers of being scientists. I'm now giving Pico an extreme detention after school to teach him a lesson. Don't believe his lies. He is a liar.
Oh my god. Really, Pico? You did that prank all by yourself? That's it. No more reward trip for you. We will take Scratch Cat instead. So stop complaining. We really cannot believe you would be evil like Scratch Cat all this time. And you will be grounded for 2 months. Anyways, goodbye.
Alright, Pico. I've contacted your parents about this, and you're gonna be in so super duper loopy much trouble. For now, Pico will stay out of the classroom and have detention for the rest of the day. Scratch Cat behaved bad previously, but now he behaved well through it. I will bring Officer Tenna here.
Hello. This is Officer Tenna here. What can I do for you? Oh yes. Pico got in trouble for destroying one of our precious school valuables of all time. He should be isolated and have a detention, isn't he?
Yes, he literally deserved that for destroying one of the most important valuables in our school. He should now have a detention for that. I didn't know he was evil all this time.
Thank you, miss. I appreciate that response. Alright, Pico. You're coming with me to the isolation room. You're spending the rest of the day here and have an after-school detention.
Alright everyone. Unfortunately we cannot do our experiments for a long while. One student named Pico has destroyed those equipment valuable for using them. Because of that, Pico cannot be trusted to use them again at all. Ever. But don't worry, you have other exciting lessons to do them.
Oh ho 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 Pico. When he come back home, he will be grounded big time. Grounded? I have no idea how come Pico behaved badly but not Scratch Cat. Maybe there's something we could do about it. No wonder Pico behaved badly today. But did he truly did it? But Scratch Cat has done his pranks before. I have an idea. Call the miss about it. She will know what's going on. Good idea. I will contact the teacher again for evidence. We're suspicious what turned Pico into an absolute prankster but Scratch into nice. Hello school. This is us parents, you contacted us again. We are a little suspicious how Pico pulled pranks but not Scratch Cat.
Hey. It's you again. I told you already, Pico's isolated and has a detention for what he's done.
But don't understand, miss. Scratch Cat behaved nicely throughout the day but Pico isn't. Over the last years, Pico behaved well throughout the day but Scratch Cat wasn't. Scratch Cat pulled pranks with us recently. Do you get it now?
Yes. I see. We will have a meeting with concerns of Scratch Cat and Pico.
Thank you. We're on our way here. Alright Nano Boeing 1248. We have a meeting to make. Hello miss. We'd like to have a meeting about Scratch Cat and Pico's behavior. Will you get a response?
Yes. I would like that. Welcome to the meeting, parents. So yeah, Pico has behaved badly today. Scratch Cat behaved nice. Is that growing suspicion to you?
Yes. Last years of school Scratch Cat has behaved badly but Pico wasn't. I wonder if it's some scheme again.
Ah. I see. Their behaviors turned opposite to each other. No wonder you have a suspicion about them, alright? I will check Pico's behavior.
Alright. Time to smash the equipment used for science once and for all. Let's smash it no matter what.
This is the evidence our security cameras can find.
But miss, you've probably got it all wrong.
Oh, what are you saying?
Mwahahahahahaha. I finally did it. Finally. I will now get to see the break on the last day. That is because I shifted trouble towards Pico so I can be a better scratcher. Now I can enjoy the rest of the day off without any detention. In addition to that, I will hide and disguise myself as Pico again to get him into even more trouble. Mwahahahahaha. Time to go to the hiding spot again. Alright. Time to disguise as Pico and change his voice again.
Alright. Now time to mess with those pupils. Oh my god. It's you, Pico. You've been so horrible since we were friends together. We're very sad about missing out the science practical because of you. Don't we even think about seeing you again? Oh really? Well, take this. Too bad we've outsmarted you for all this time we were friends. Help us please. That's what any staff member or school principal. Pico just escaped detention and is now bullying us. Please help.
Oh my. We're saying you've got it all wrong. You could have been fooled by one of the worst events so far. Pretty please check it. Pretty please. Pretty please. Please.
Alright. 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 Let me check the CCTV one more time. Oh. We got a new footage and it's Pico again doing pranks. Oh my god. He literally broke out of detention and started tantruming to do pranks. Now he's gonna get himself into even more trouble big time. Oh. Oh. Oh ho 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 Pico.
But miss, I believe Pico's innocent. Something fishy is going on around here. Have you seen Scratch Cat around?
No. I believe you were right, Nanoboing 1248 and Mindgap 1416. Something fishy is really going on there. For that, I will check all security video and audio cameras for previous footages.
Speaking of which, is Scratch Cat doing pranks to get him into trouble? Mwahahahahaha. I'm in a safe hiding spot where no one can see me. Now time to change myself and my voice to Pico using Scratch Logic. Scratch Logic activate equals change myself to Pico. Now Scratch Logic activate equals change my voice to Pico.
Mwahahaha, yes. I'm finally dressed myself up as Pico. This will blame the trouble onto Pico so I would never get my detention on this term's last day in the first place. Mwahahahaha.
Volume warning incoming. Oh. I cannot believe it was Scratch Cat all this time. No. No. Oh my freaking gosh. Oh ho. You were right all the time. I never knew such an evil student would get Pico into big trouble. This is one of the worst things to ever happen. Oh my freaking gosh. I will alert the school about one of the worst things recorded. Prepare to have an emergency call. Hello everyone. This is me, Miss Scratch, and I would like to call you guys in an emergency assembly. This about one of the worst things ever done. Whoever's the culprit should come up to the stage now. Alright everyone. I think we know who done one of the most horrible things in this school. Apparently one of the students has impersonated Pico Parkerson into smashing our science equipment. Someone hid in a corner and used Scratch Logic to dress up as Pico and do things Pico has never actually done. If you've been bullied by Pico, that one's an imposter. For those of you who's blaming Pico for the cause, you've been fooled. Our school and community has realized that impersonation taking place. That is true. Scratch Logic should be banned for that. Now we have to improve security cameras in this school. And we have to rebuild all of our equipment used for science experiments, which can be really expensive and complicated. This Pico's imposter of himself was revealed to be Scratch Cat.
Hello guys. This is me, Warning Cat. And I'm gonna tell you that the upcoming scene is going to be super loud. Super duper whoopie loud. So please turn down your volume right now. And I promise, it wasn't a joke. I'm serious. So turn down your volume right now. This is me signing off. Good luck with that. Goodbye.
glad to spot a taste of our fury.
My Well, that's what you get for framing one of the brightest students for the cause. Well guys, the punishment's over. We will now enjoy the rest of the day. Scratch Cat behaved so badly that he cannot go on your reward trip. Now we enjoy the rest of the day here.
Yes. Yay. It's good to see you again, my friends. Yes. We never knew such an evil student would impersonate you for the cause. It was you who was innocent all this time. Scratch was behind all of his terrible actions. He smashed one of our favorite school valuables we ever use. Hopefully our science valuables will come back later on. When we encountered him, we accused the imposter, but then he started bullying us. The imposter was dressed up exactly like you with Scratch Logic. Scratch Logic should be banned for that. Our school has experienced one of the worst things to be done. We're genuinely shocked and bewildered that someone would do such a thing. Anyways, we are now back to friends with you. Wanna hang out as usual? Yes. Certainly I am. I will hang out with me for the rest of the day. I will go to the reward trip with my family. Let's hang out.
Scratch Cat, you cannot come to our reward trip with us this afternoon for what you just did. This was one of the worst pranks to be ever pulled off. We've never seen anything like this before. Also, you're grounded for that. So stay in your room. Wow. I literally cannot believe they would ground me for one of my most epic pranks pulled off so far. If only I would get out of this. Wow.
Wow. Even so, that Scratch Cat gets in trouble. Oh great. But what's next? Fly, Emily from Fluffy Airport will predict what might happen next. Scratch Cat's now even raising a bigger prank, so I must stop it. Yes. And what about Blinky, my friend Airplane? Mwahahahahahaha.